everyone, and welcome to Pass the Mic. Who is this I'm sitting with? Why, this is Travis. Travis, say hello.
Hello, everybody. My name is Travis. How you guys doing today?
I'm so glad that Travis is joining us today. And now, what is our song that we're going to do today?
No Worries, Be Happy.
Isn't that a great song for today? All right.
No worries, be happy
now. No worries, be happy now. That's your song, and that's the mood of the week. Don't worry, no worries, be happy. So, Travis, we met just a few days ago. He was a lifesaver to me.
Yes, yeah.
Y'all know Brown Sugar. She's high maintenance. They know that's what I call my car.
Oh, Brown Sugar. Okay. I like it. Yeah.
I was stranded for a few hours, and Travis came to my rescue. Young man, just beautiful. Tell me, he has such a lightness about you, such a positive, just loving heart. Where did that come from?
Just love. Just deciding, it just comes a time in your life where you decide, are you going to be that person who just chooses love, chooses the light, that chooses just to be a good person, or do you just do things for yourself?
I mean, that's really beautiful because you're a millennium.
Yes, yeah.
And, I think that the millenniums really get a bad rap.
We really do.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah. But we kind of brought that onto ourselves a little bit too. I don't know. It's a tricky situation, definitely.
Yeah. Technology is what it's all about. And we're doing it too. I'm close to a millennium. I'm crazy. So
don't worry. We're all crazy. Yeah. I embrace it, definitely.
What are some of the things you like to do that make you happy, that get your engine going?
I would say communicating with people, connecting.
Okay.
With people that I enjoy connecting with.
All
and
right.
Then probably exercising,
Exercising.
surfing,
You should
swimming.
see, he's got the board and everything. He really surfs. It's not conversation.
I surf all the time.
Really?
Surfing. Lately I've been swimming a lot.
In the ocean?
I haven't, because it's so cold. I haven't been swimming lately in the ocean, but I have an LA Fitness membership. So I just go to LA Fitness and do a couple laps in the Olympic pool and chill in the jacuzzi and then hop in the sauna for a little bit. Have a good time, definitely.
See, that's beautiful. I love that more of the young people understand that even though you may not be out of shape, but you must stay active.
You need to stay active, definitely.
To stay active.
Be busy.
Exactly.
More than anything.
That's something that you see consciousness has expanded and changed because...
Don't just sit there and slowly turn into a vegetable.
Exactly.
Just get yourself up and moving.
Where nothing works. You're mad. You say it's old age, but it's not. It's just because you haven't utilized your body. You haven't done anything. Now, Travis told me something that I was like, oh, I'm curious. You do some stand-up comedy.
I do open mics. Yes, I'm trying. Yeah, I enjoy it. Like I said, connecting is what I like to do. I like connecting with people, and I've always felt that I have like a little artist at heart in me.
Okay.
And I'm trying to just let that out, but I'm just trying to figure out the way that I can let that out and express myself.
I love it.
Because if you become an actor or something like that, I feel like people change you too much. You're like forced to do this. But stand-up comedy, you're able to just stand up on stage and just be yourself.
Yeah,
you can say whatever you want.
Yes, you can.
Do whatever you want. And then people either hate you or like you, and then you just go home. And then you just do it again another day. So.
I did stand-up comedy for almost a year. Yeah.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I'm a storyteller. I tell stories.
Yeah.
I'm a storyteller. Now, do you write your material?
It's mainly like bullet points.
Oh,
just like bullet points of just random things, and then I'll just remember the story.
Okay.
And then I'll just go up there and tell the story and just let it go wherever it wants to go.
Well, do you want to share something with us?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
No. Well,
Well,
I don't know if it's okay for. I don't know what kind of channel this is or what's going on.
well, I mean,
there's
there's
no filter. You know what I mean? There's no filter. So, and some things I don't know if I want it to be recorded. I don't know if I want certain people.
Well, now that's one of the things as an artist.
Yeah.
As an artist, you must be in a space and be comfortable with people recording you.
Oh yeah, I am.
You know,
it's just yeah.
I know I may have put you on the spot a little bit.
I don't know. I just don't know what stories I would tell.
Well, as we go, maybe something will come up for you. Maybe something to come up. Now, are you dating?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you have to be dating.
You have to be dating.
You got to be staying busy. You know. Yeah.
So, when I say dating, that means that you have one girl or one guy. Wait. Well, I don't want to assume.
Yeah. No, that's smart this day and age. Definitely.
Yeah.
There's multiple girls, but I'm just dating and just kind of seeing which one matches up. You know. But one girlfriend will be, the end result of that.
Well, you're young.
Just looking for the right girl.
Yeah, exactly. It takes time.
Get together. You're good for a couple months, and then you break up, and then you get a new girl.
Exactly.
You just find the right puzzle pieces that fit together.
Well, now, also, do you learn things about yourself?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think from any relationship with anybody, you kind of, you should learn something about yourself and about other people.
Exactly.
And,
I call relationships our master teachers.
Yeah.
They teach us how to love ourselves or where we're not loving ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Are you a native California?
Yes. I was born in Rancho Mirage.
Really? Rancho Mirage?
It's the little town right next to Palm Springs.
Yeah. I used to live in Palm Springs. So.
Oh, yeah. It's a great place. I love it there.
Rancho Mirage is...
That's where Dean Martin used to live.
Yes.
And, Frank Sinatra, good guys, the Rat Pack.
So now, when we were talking about songs, he was all over the place. Tell me some of the music that you like.
All of it. All the good music.
All the good.
Anything that's good. The 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s hip hop. Just all of it. There's nothing I won't listen to just to try it out.
Okay.
Just to see how I like it. And,
right.
If I don't like it, you just move on to the next music.
To the next music. So
there's so much out there.
Now, when you got the idea to start doing stand-up comedy, so you go to an open mic, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Open mics are great.
I just felt so comfortable.
You felt comfortable on stage?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was pretty drunk too, so that's probably the reason why I feel so comfortable.
Yeah.
But I just felt like the vibes, the comics. I just felt like those people, I could connect with them easy.
Okay.
They were just like, they've been through a lot. They know how life is. They're not just these.
Well, most of the great comics are really talking about their life.
Yeah, they're real people. Is what I'm trying to say. They're just real people.
Yeah.
And they just don't fake anything. They just throw themselves up there, and if everyone doesn't like them and hates them, they can take that and just go home and understand how life is and do it again.
Well, you have to get a tough skin. Singing is one thing.
Yes. Yeah.
But when I did stand-up comedy, that was a whole nother thing, because if you flop, you don't have music to back you up. It's just
you just
crickets.
You just walk off. It's so awkward. And even when you're doing well, you don't know if you're doing that well or not. It's still kind of quiet.
It's an interesting place, and one of the things that drove me crazy. Now, I did it, like I said, almost for a year. I did the Comedy Store. I did the Improv, and at that time, I was in a rush to get to stardom.
Yeah, that's where I'm not at a rush at all. I'm just
that's a good place to be.
Just to be able to go up there and do an open mic is just like, okay, that's a victory. There's one night that I did it, and then next time we'll be more comfortable, and then time after that, and then eventually I just want to be so comfortable up there that I can be my true self.
Well, it's practice.
Like when I was talking to you on the street, even with this camera in front of me a little bit, I feel a little uncomfortable. It's just something you have to. It's like a muscle.
It is. You have to get
that's
used
why
to
you
it.
have to stay active every day. That's why you have to keep pushing those boundaries and get comfortable with things that
exactly
you're not normally comfortable with.
Exactly, because most people aren't. I mean, there are some that are very comfortable on stage. I was one of those. But one of the things with comedy that was a little crazy for me, some comedians could never turn it off. It was just constant joke, 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 joke. You could not have a conversation with them.
Right.
And I wasn't that type of comedian. I'm sure you know Robin Williams.
Yeah.
He's
Robin was kind of that same personality all the time.
Yeah, just 280 miles per hour.
Yeah.
But he was brilliant. He was, he was genius. Just an amazing comic. So, who are some of your favorite comics?
Honestly, probably George Carlin.
Oh,
George Carlin is one of my favorites, just because of how real he is.
That's old school.
He goes up there and it's like sometimes he's not even telling jokes. He's just angry about things.
Yeah.
And he's just saying how angry he is. Bill Burr is another big one. I love Bill Burr, how he rants, how he just lets it all out there.
Okay.
I really like Louis C.K. I like the comedian aspect. Not that, I don't know, the whole situation going on, but I liked his stand-up. I thought his jokes were funny.
Yeah. He had some funny stuff. I don't know. Did he get caught with his hands in the cookie jar?
Yeah. His hands never went in the cookie jar, from what I've been told and what I've been reading about.
But it went around the cookie jar?
It was like 10 feet away from the cookie jar, but it was looking at the cookie jar.
Now, was the cookie jar of age?
Cookie jar, from what I heard, cookie jar wanted to be there.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I didn't understand the whole story. I'm not fully.
Well, now see, that's the other thing that as you step into an artist, see, to me, artistry definitely creates community. Yeah. It brings people together to celebrate, to sometimes to mourn, to laugh, to play.
It connects us. It brings us together.
It does.
Yeah. It expresses vibes and things in ways that you can't express it with words. You can't express it in any other way, and I think that's what art is. It's
very personable. I always say that
you can express an emotion through a painting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now he paints as well. He doesn't want to show it to you. He showed it to me. I think it's beautiful. It's abstract. That's what I would call it. And it was a beautiful heart that we could have had up against this heart. But that's what I love, that you have really what they call somewhat like an old soul.
Yeah, that's my last girlfriend called me little old man boy. Because I was like a little boy in an old man's body, and it was just a trip. I don't know. I took it as a strange compliment. I guess that's
a compliment.
Right?
An old soul that is wisdom.
Yeah,
there's a lot of wisdom about you in this young package.
Yeah, and I've just experienced a lot in a very short amount of time. Not that I wanted to experience it, but. It was just stressful, but I grew from it. Definitely.
Of course.
When you go through hard times, you come out stronger.
Isn't it a beautiful thing? I mean, when you're in it, sometimes you're so caught up in it, you're either angry or you're afraid or scared. Mm. But if you can learn to understand that this will pass and that there's a gift in it for you.
Right.
To look for the gift and not what the situation is. Mm-hmm. Because we never solve a problem at the level of the problem.
Yeah,
we have to rise above that in consciousness. That's just where my take is on that. Yeah. So going through these things that you went through, it taught you, I'm sure, some patience.
A lot of patience.
Compassion.
Definitely understanding that everyone's kind of the same. Everyone's kind of the same deep down
in
their heart. You know? And if you forget about all what they are, what they do, their social status, what they look like.
Right.
We're all the same.
Yeah.
Eye to eye. We're all just people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we really do want the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody wants love or to be loved, to share. They want their families to be happy.
Yeah.
They want to travel around the world and spend $1 million. Right.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to do that?
We all do. We're just lying to ourselves to say we don't.
Now, Travis, you're a gamer. Come on!
Yeah. I do that for fun. Yes, yeah, I'm a little bit of a gamer.
Now, what's your favorite game?
I guess Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, what is that one about?
It's like a cowboy shooter. It's like you're a cowboy out in the Wild West. And you go around and you just like shoot people. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Now, I play some games.
Yeah.
But the speed of the games, I'm a big sports fan.
It's very, very fast paced now.
It is.
It's very like ADD focused. It's very like, there's no break. Just go.
Constantly.
Never stops.
But the way they're with the sports games, Madden and the basketball, the players, baseball, the MLB, they look amazing.
They look like real.
They do.
They look like real life. They look like real people.
It's just like, hey, what you doing on Friday night?
The cheerleaders on the sidelines.
Yeah. Technology is amazing. What do you think about technology? How does it embrace your life?
It can be a positive thing, and it can definitely be a very negative thing as well.
Okay.
It can be a good thing with medically helping people. It can be a good thing. Cars getting us around, electricity, all those things. This camera in front of us right now, being able to connect and communicate with the world around us.
Yeah.
But then there's the other side where you become addicted to your phone, or you have access to things you probably shouldn't have access to at like.
Are you talking about
5
porn?
years old.
Are you
all those things on the internet. There's tons of
there's a
terrifying
lot.
stuff.
There's a lot.
The dark web. There's it just goes on and on.
But we have to learn.
The internet's the Wild West right now.
It is. Yeah. It is. We have to learn it. Technology is moving so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So quickly.
Yeah.
Me trying to keep up right now with YouTube and all the little things, and it's fun, but sometimes it gets to be an overload.
Right.
And now, what I look out and see the other beautiful young people in my life, it seems like they grasp it so quickly.
Oh yeah, it's scary. My little cousins know how to use iPhones better than I do, and they're like started using them at like 5-8 years old.
Really?
It's nothing to them. It's just
well, it's the way, and it's just the way they operate.
I was born right between that time when technology started to take over, and then my parents didn't really let me use technology because they thought video games were bad. They thought, all that was bad. So we were forced to go outside and play, which was a good. That was a good thing.
It is.
We played. A lot of your imagination, a lot of things that you had to come up with. That you had to come up with your own ideas. You weren't given things to do. You had to come up with things to do.
See, I think that's great, and I think that's the balance that definitely. I love technology, and I think it's wonderful, and I think it does a lot of amazing things. But when you lose your creative juices, when you're not able to have a communication with anybody.
Right,
you're sitting next to them, and you can't say, "Hey, how you doing?" It's the phone. It's the phone.
There's a lot of lack. Yeah, there's a lack of communication nowadays. There's a lack of that connection because people are connected to this, right in front of their face, rather than like just looking next to you and be like, oh, hey, there's a person here. Maybe I should talk to them.
Walking across the street.
I have nothing else to do. Here's a person. I can talk to this person.
I'm on my phone.
No, and all your people are right here in little boxes. Yeah. You've got everyone fucking categorized and figured out. And
you one of those people?
If you want to look into people's lives. Yeah, I don't have any social media or anything.
What?
No, I deleted it. I'm gonna start back up, but
you took a break.
I took a break. Yeah.
That's nice.
I have no Facebook, no Instagram. I just have Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
Just for like
pictures, little fun, crazy. Yeah. Wow, that's really cool. Because sometimes it amazes me. I can finish a gig at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I may post something, and somebody responds back. Like, what are you doing up?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone. There's someone up. There's someone up 24 hours a day. At some point, someone's going to,
Yeah. I mean, and that's part of the novelty of it that we haven't understood and how to deal with it. Now, how would you see?
We were never we've never evolved or adapted into this yet. We don't
No, we're babies.
We're humans. We're supposed to be out in the jungle and catching deer and gathering berries.
That's with Bambi.
Yeah, well, hunters and gatherers and whatnot. I don't know. We're not supposed to be carrying around iPhones. Is the point. You know?
Well, I mean, I think we're at this stage. This is new consciousness.
Right.
This is the frontier.
So what do we do with it?
Exactly.
What do we do now?
I mean, because it does a lot of amazing things, like you said, medically. Even the fact that
saving people's lives.
Yeah,
a lot of great things.
You don't have to use so many trees because you can get directions on your phone without printing out paper. Right. It does a lot of amazing things, and the fact that you can be very creative. Are you starting to think how you can use this medium with your comedy?
Yes, just because it's a huge part of my generation.
Yeah,
everyone's on Facebook, everyone's on social media, so I'm gonna somehow tap into that.
That's nice.
I don't know how yet, but there's definitely a lot of material there to use.
It really is. So we're getting ready to wrap up. I guess the one question I want to know
is
well, there's two. Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have a little brother, Trevor.
Oh, Mom and Dad like the tease.
Two T's.
Yeah, Travis and Trevor. So you're big brother.
Yeah, I'm the big brother.
Do you like being big brother?
Yeah, I do.
It's really cool.
Definitely.
I mean, how old is he, if you don't mind me asking?
2 years younger.
Ah, okay. So yeah,
and he has his own YouTube channel too. And,
really?
Yeah.
He's
Should
into
I do a
it.
shout out?
Yeah.
Unseen Greatness. If you want to go see his channel, he just goes around and records like surfing and playing tennis and just cool things. And I don't know what he does actually.
That's cool.
I don't even watch it, but go watch it. Go check out my brother, Unseen Greatness.
So what do you think you want to see yourself do with your comedy? How do you see embracing that in your community and being able to share and bring people together?
I want to be able to just be comfortable, like I was saying earlier, just be comfortable up on stage, and just be able to make people happy, make people connect, and just express ideas that hopefully will change people's mindsets.
Yeah.
Be more. Look at the light. Look towards the light and towards the happiness in life. Not be so locked up and just miserable all the time.
Exactly, because there's a lot of light.
There's a lot. There's a lot. And if we can all just learn to focus on the light and be happy and just express that light to others and share that light, then we can just move forward.
Yeah.
I think we will just be happier people in general, and things will just be easier. There's so much stress out in the world right now.
That's really well said. Easier. Yeah. Life doesn't have to be such a struggle, because people really do want different things, but we all want people to be happy. They want to express differently, create differently, and that's beautiful. That's why we have an iPhone and we have an internet. That didn't come through me. I'm still trying to figure out. It's mind-blowing.
It's crazy.
But I think that's awesome. That's really beautiful. So we're going to sing our song out.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah, let's sing it.
Okay.
Let's do it. No worries, be happy now. No worries, be happy. No worries, be happy now.
No worries, be happy.
No worries, be happy.
Ah, that's awesome. I want to thank you all for joining us today on Pass the Mic. Remember, we are one. We hold a vision. We are creating our here and now. Just you and me?
Yes.
Just you and me. And I'll see you next week on Pass the Mic.